Okay, so today I thought I would share with you my go-to products and my skincare routine while I was on Accutane. When it comes to my skincare routine, I was told by my dermatologist to keep it as simple as possible. She said the best brands out there are the ones that are in the drugstores because those are the ones that are developed by dermatologists. They don't have fragrance in them. They don't have alcohols in them. They don't have a lot of ingredients that are actually not proven to help your skin at all. And the biggest takeaway is that you want something fragrance free when you are on Accutane. Anything with fragrance really irritates your skin, and when I say irritates, I mean like your skin will burn, like as if like you spilled hot water on it, like that kind of feeling. So ensure that it has fragrance free, and also alcohol free helps. Your best bet is finding drugstore brands that are made or geared towards very dry, sensitive skin, as they usually don't contain those products. So I'm gonna break this video into two segments. That is four, so two segments. The first one is basically talking to you about my essentials, the things that like I needed while I was on Accutane in terms of skincare. And then the other segment will talk about like the nice things that like I kind of incorporated but I didn't really need. It was just more of a treat for myself. Okay, first thing that I do every morning and every night is wash my face. So in the morning I start with the Cerave Hydrating Cleanser. The normal, make sure you get the one that's for normal to dry skin. There's a couple from this brand, but you want this one. But it basically has stuff to moisturize your skin. It doesn't strip your skin. And when you wash your face with this, with most facial cleansers, you wash your face and then your face feels really tight after. You do not get that with this, which I love, and I will continue using this even after I stop. So I have two of them. One I keep in like my gym bag, my to-go bag, and then this is the one that stays at home with me. But I love this, and yeah, this is probably like $7 or $8 at the drugstore. So nothing fancy, no fragrances or alcohol, so like very, very gentle on your skin, which is what we need, ladies, let me tell you. The next thing I do is I go in with moisturizer. That's it. Cleanser, moisturizer. So the moisturizer I am using is this one from Neutrogena. It's their Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. Now, Neutrogena has two of these. They have Hydro Boost, a regular one, and then they have one that says extra dry skin. That's the one that you want. The regular one has dyes and fragrance. We do not want those things. We want something that is fragrance free, so you have to get the extra dry one. That one is fragrance free. I use this morning and night. You need a small amount and it goes everywhere, and my face is hydrated the whole day. I have probably been through, I'm gonna say, over 20 of these. I used this before I had Accutane, and I continued using it throughout Accutane, and it was strong enough to maintain that water barrier throughout the day. My face never feels dry. Like I said in my previous video, my skin didn't crack. It never felt dry. It always felt soft. And this is, I think, about $24 depending on where you live. And after I moisturize in the morning, I finish with sunscreen, which is like a necessity while you're on Accutane. Your dermatologist or doctor will tell you this as well. Your skin is very, very sensitive to light and can burn very easily, basically because you have a lot of retinols in your system, which cause that sensitivity. So if you're someone that normally doesn't burn, you will burn while on Accutane, okay, sweets? It's gonna happen. So you need to put sunscreen on. I was using one from Clear Clinical, but that one had a lot of alcohols in it, so I switched, and this is the La Roche-Posay Posse. I'm gonna say Posse because it sounds funnier. La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer UV. It's a broad spectrum SPF 30, and this has ceramides and niacinamides, so basically extra moisturizing. So basically this is a facial moisturizer that has SPF 30 in it, which I really liked because your skin's just dry on Accutane anyway. So if you put this moisturizer on and then you're basically putting a double moisturizer on, it's good. This lasted me the whole 6 months or 7 months on Accutane, and I just ran out now. It did okay under makeup. It kind of pills sometimes, but it just depends on how much you put on. But I would recommend putting on a lot, like whatever you think is a lot, put on another layer. This actually wasn't that expensive either, considering the amount of product you get. I find with facial sunscreens, they're kind of small. This one is a lot, and it lasted me the 7 months. So I think this was like maybe $17 or $18, I think. So that is the morning routine. That's it. So products, number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's it. Then at nighttime, to take makeup off, I was just using, I don't even know what this is, but it's just an oil cleanser. The reason that I used oil cleansers is because they're just more gentle on the skin instead of using a makeup wipe. A lot of makeup wipes have fragrance in them, and that is like a no-go. I also, like you guys know, I'm like super environmentally conscious, and I don't really like using facial wipes to remove my makeup because that's just a lot of waste. So I would use this to remove my makeup, and then I would follow with the same steps. So the 1, 2, and then, sorry, 2 steps. That oil, facial cleanser, and moisturizer, and that's it. In terms of lips, I used 2 products, but mostly I used Aquaphor, so it looks like this. And hopefully it's available where you are. If there's no Aquaphor available, your best bet is just using regular Vaseline, which I'll talk about in a second. But I had 2 sizes of Aquaphor, and the first couple, I'd say the first month or so, or month and a half, I was just refilling and buying these little ones. So they're really cute, but I kept buying these, and these are about $3 or $4 for one of these, which, like, to a regular person will last quite a while, but I kid you not, you will go through one of these in a month. No joke. So then I went once and they were sold out of these, and I freaked out, and they only had the big ones, but it actually works a lot better, and that's my hack, is buy a big one like this, and when this one runs out, refill it with this one, because this big one is $7. So this is 7 and this is like 4. And this one you can keep at home and use like I keep mine by my bedside table, so every night before I go to bed, I moisturize with this one. And then if this gets low, I just refill it with this. And this now has lasted me this 6 months, and there's still so much left. So I would buy this once and buy one of these, and then you're set to go for your whole course. But I would put this on my hands, I'd put it like on like the cracks of my lips, I'd put it down here, anywhere where you have extremely dry skin. I feel like it's such a cliche because everywhere you look, everyone's like, you need Aquaphor and Accutane. But like, let me tell you, you do. And if you think otherwise, good luck. I like literally drank this. I would not be surprised if I have like 20 kilos of Aquaphor absorbed into my body. Try to stay clear of like any lip glosses, lipsticks. I'd only wear them for special occasions, especially like mattifying ones, as they're kind of dry. So I would just, even if I wanted to wear lip color, I would put on Aquaphor first, and then I would dab some of the lip color or the lipstick on, so it kind of looked like a gloss, like a sheer gloss kind of thing. Because if you're just putting on lipstick without Aquaphor underneath, good luck, sister. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Good luck. Pro tip that I just remembered while I'm editing this is do not smack your lips. For some reason, when you do not smack your lips, it makes it so do never ever, while on Accutane and with Aquaphor on, do this or this. Don't do it. Put it on and do not smack your lips. For some reason, it makes like the world of a difference, and you will literally notice such a difference. You're welcome. For my eyes, you guys saw in my previous video, my eyes were like stark red for 7 months. Super irritable, dry, tired, teary, like bags, everything. And so it took me up until, I'd say, month 3, and I bought Visine. So I just bought Eyedrops, and these are the triple action red eye. I just looked for something with redness or red eye, and whatever brand you buy will be fine. But that's how much I have left, and I used it now for about, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 months, I guess. I use this twice a day. I put them on in the morning before work, and I put them on before I go to sleep, and I noticed a huge difference. In terms of my body, I had 2 creams with me. Again, one that I kept at work / in my purse, and one that stayed at home with me. The one at work or in my purse is called Glaxal Base, and it's moisturizing cream. It's hyperallergenic, perfume-free, lanolin-free, and non-greasy, whatever lanolin is. Relief for sensitive skin. And they come in multiple sizes, but this was just something nice to put in my bag. It's small. I would carry it to work and I would live by this. For my body, again, nothing with fragrance. I know so many of you out there love you some fragrance. Vanilla, lemon, lavender, nothing. Not even essential oils. Essential oils are still fragrance and they're not good for you. Essential oils are just as irritating, if not more irritating than regular fragrance. So it must be fragrance free, which sucks because I know all of us love smelling great. And I used Lubriderm. So Lubriderm, again, and I got the one for sensitive dry skin. It's fragrance free, dye free, and lanolin. Lanolin must be something because that's a couple of products now that said lanolin free. I didn't have any problems with this. And this huge size will last you for sure the 6 or 7 months. This bad boy I think is like, again, $7 or $8 for the whole thing, and it works really well. Please, 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 like my biggest recommendation is like be preventative than having to deal with the consequences later. Make sure your skin is very moisturized, make sure your eyes are lubricated, make sure your lips are lubricated, because if it's too late, it's really hard to go back versus the other way. So moisturize your body as much as you can, and again, this you can find at the drugstore for very cheap. Okay, so the first thing is if you feel like you are getting dry hair, I think I've had this on multiple videos, but I use this Garnier Whole Blends Soothing Oil. It's apparently for frizz and flyaways, but I used it as like a moisturizer for the ends of my tips. I would use this if I noticed that my hair was getting really dry, which kind of happened in the middle of my journey. It kind of got more dry than I'm used to. Now it's kind of like bounced back, but anyways, I would use this after I shower on wet hair and just put it on. Any oil will do, or any kind of like hair treatment will do. But was this necessary? Not at all. I got this as a Christmas gift, and it is the Body Shop Aloe Calming Toner, and this is the only line from Body Shop that is fragrance free. So this one's fragrance free, colorant free, preservative free, and alcohol free. So whoever made this line knew it's formulated for sensitive skin. There you go. So they knew that it was for people who have really dry, sensitive skin. Did I notice like a huge difference using this? No. I used it because I got it as a Christmas gift and I was like, oh, might as well. There's nothing bad for my skin in it in terms of like being on Accutane. Like there's no irritating factors. Alex just got back from the grocery store. Did I notice like a huge difference when I incorporated this in like I'd say month 3 or 4? Not really, but I do like how it makes my skin feel like when I put it on. Like it feels like you're splashing like water on your face. Like your face feels really supple after using it. You are someone that uses a toner every day and you like toners to remove makeup or whatever it is that you like, and yours currently has fragrance, and this is like one to switch to. I would recommend it for that. It is super unproblematic. So I got this as well as a gift. But this is the Aesop Immediate Moisture Facial Hydrosol. For fatigued skin opposed to drying environments such as an office or airline cabin. Also refreshes and tones skin congested by humidity or pollution. How much I believe of that? 0%. But it was hydrating. So I'm actually gonna put some right now. This like just feels so nice on your skin, like especially in the middle of the workday when you're going through a lull and you're tired and you just like want something to look forward to. I kid you not, this was so nice to have. Did I need this? Do I need it? Absolutely not. On a scale of 1 to 10, a 0. But for me, it was like just a really nice refresher, and that smell of rose water, it was just really nice. So that's something to keep in your purse or at work. This was really nice traveling as well on the plane if your skin gets like more dry, spraying it everywhere, but after your skin just feels like just refreshed and soft. Lastly, this is a really cool company called VO Beauty, and I got this as a Christmas gift as well, actually from the same person, from my cousin, but this is their Manuka Glow Pure Honey Mask. So I was told to exfoliate my skin once in a while. When you have lots of dry skin, you kind of get some skin starting to peel off, or you have a lot of like skin cells. So I'd say once every 3 weeks, I would use this. I prefer chemical exfoliant, but while you're on Accutane, you cannot use any chemical exfoliant. So you need to use a manual scrub. I really like this. Normally, I'm not really a fan of DIY kind of skincare, but I did actually really like this, and I did notice that my skin was glowing after. This has Manuka honey, which is antibacterial, and because I wasn't using it that often, I think if you use this like all the time, it would be quite damaging, but I really did like this when I used it for the every few weeks. My skin was really soft after. It was super non-irritating. Honey is really nice for your skin, especially Manuka honey. Very, very nice for your skin. Would I recommend this? Yes and no. Yes, I think the product was very effective. Would I use this like every week? No, because those beans, because they're all different shapes, can be damaging to the skin. But if you're looking for a nice natural exfoliant, try them out. They're a new company to me anyway. And again, do not buy one with fragrance. So if you go and buy one from the store or whatever, cannot have fragrance. This one doesn't have any fragrance, but just something to get away your skin cells. And again, do you need this? I'm kind of on the wall with this one. I think my skin did show improvement when I was exfoliating versus not exfoliating. So I don't know if you like need it per se, like your skin would die without it, but it was nice to have. So yeah, that is it. Please, if you have any questions about my skincare routine or products, message me down below and I'll try and get back to you. But the key things are to keep it simple, keep your products to a minimum, keep them fragrance-free and just simple ingredients, which you will most likely find only at your drugstore. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it, because it helps support my channel, and I will see you all in the next vlog.